Hello everybody, welcome to After Further Review. I'm your host, Steve Tower, and tonight we are finishing up our replay of the 1990 World Series using season ticket baseball. And it has come down to a deciding Game 7. So the Reds were not able to replicate their sweep that they did in real life. They did hold a 3-1 lead, but could not close it out in Game 5 or 6. So here we are back at Riverfront for one game to decide everything, and this will be a rematch between the Game 1 and the Game 4 starters. Jose Rijo on the mound, who was the Game 4 winner, and for the Reds, and Dave Stewart on the mound for Oakland, who has 2 no decisions in this series. So the teams are going to have similar lineups to what they had last night. One change, Dave Henderson, still in center field, but he's going to be batting second for Oakland. He is really swinging a hot bat, so he will move up a little bit in the lineup. Jamie Quirk comes in to do the catching for Oakland tonight as well, to get a left-handed bat into the lineup. And for Cincinnati, Billy Hatcher is back in the lineup. He got injured back in game number 3, diving for a ball in the outfield. But he is back. We weren't sure if we were going to have him, but we have reached Game 7. So he is back in the lineup, and he will be batting second and playing in center field. So there we go. And one more administrative note for Oakland. They have 3 pitchers that if they come in the game, they will start with fatigue, including Dennis Eckersley, who will have 2 points of fatigue if he comes in. So we will see if that plays a part in this. In Game 1, both of these starters pitched into the 8th inning. They both had really good games and might need that again tonight, especially for Oakland. Let's see what our weather is. This is going to be an evening game at Riverfront Stadium. So base temperature of 42. It is going to be 53. Let's see. So that means that we will have a -1 to the power for the deep drives chart. And then we'll see if there is any wind to go along with this chilly night. And a roll of 7, there is not. So a clear, cool, calm night here in Cincinnati. And nothing more exciting than Game 7 of a World Series. Welcome to everyone joining me in the chat room. Robert from the RJL Network is here. Please be sure to watch his channel. He is playing out the final the World Series of his 1988 season project using Inside Pitch. And I won't spoil what happened in Game 1 tonight if you have not seen it. Brandon Baker joins us in the chat room. Axe is in the chat room, and he's got a question. Please feel free to put your question in the chat room. And Mr. Dave Gardner has joined us as well, ready for Game 7. All right, so here we go. Jose Rijo finishes his warm-up tosses on the mound. Ricky Henderson steps up to the plate, ready to lead things off, and we are underway. Here we go. Our first pitch, 9:05. Let's see, and a 6:43 is going to be a fly out into center field, and there we go. Billy Hatcher, first play of the game, gets a putout, and there is one away. Now here comes Dave Henderson up to the plate. Has really hit well these last two games, been a big part of Oakland's offense and getting them to this Game 7. However, a 6:09 on the roll is going to be a strikeout. So Jose Rijo is not messing around here. He has come out on fire. Now here comes Jose Canseco. Canseco was benched in game number 5, and that seemed to light a fire under him as he has come back with a vengeance in the last two games, batting third here tonight. Here we go. 2 outs, bases empty. And a 2:14 is going to become a 4:14. And a 4:14 is going to be a walk. So, Canseco draws a 2-out walk. And he's going to see if he can extend that. Speed of 4 against a hold of 2. Let's see. And that is going to be enough. So he is going to try to steal second base. Steal rating of 4. Let's see. The arm of Oliver is a 6. He will get all 3 dice on the attempt. So let's see. 4, 11, 17. Oh, and he is easily going to steal second base. So there we go. We've got a runner in scoring position for his fellow Bash brother, Mark McGwire. Very aggressive play here early in the game. Got to pull out all the stops in game number 4. And a 400 is going to be another walk. So the stolen base, kind of for not, but keeping the pressure on. So now we got 2 on, 2 out. And here comes a third baseman, Carney Lansford, as Rob Scott joins us in the chat room. Welcome, Rob. Let's see, first baseball broadcast I've ever watched. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you stopping by. Here we go. Rijo in a little bit of trouble after retiring the first 2 batters. Has walked 2. Let's see. A 4-12. It's going to be a grounder to Larkin. And he will just take the short out to get McGwire at second base. So there we go. No runs, no hits, and 1 runner left on. And a big 0 goes up on the board. We will head to the bottom of the first now and see if Dave Stewart can match that. So Barry Larkin, shortstop for the Reds, going to lead things off. Stewart kicks and deals. That is going to be a grounder to Gallego. Fires on to McGwire for the out. And here comes Billy Hatcher. He'll get a nice riverfront welcome from the crowd as he steps in for his first at-bat since game number 3. 3:42. And he is going to fly out to Ricky in left. 2 down. Base is empty for the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. Let's see if he can keep the inning going. 598. That is going to be a fly ball into right field. And a 598, Canseco is not going to get to it. And that will fall in for a hit. Our first hit of the game comes with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. So O'Neill aboard. Here comes Eric the Red, batting cleanup tonight. Let's see what he can do here. 114 is going to become a 314, and that is going to be a strikeout. He goes down, chases a high fastball, and cannot catch up to it. So that'll strand O'Neill at first. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on, and after 1 full, there is no score here from Riverfront. So we'll have the 6, 7, 8 batters coming up for Oakland. Here is the catcher, Jamie Quirk, leading things off. 537, that is going to go to Morris at first, and that is going to get by him for a leadoff single. Quirk is aboard. First hit of the game for the A's. That'll bring up Willie Randolph, second baseman for Oakland. 1 on, nobody out. 449. 449 is going to be a grounder to Duncan, who will flip to Larkin to get Quirk, but they will not be able to turn the double play. So Randolph reaches on a fielder's choice. So still a runner at first, but now 1 out. And here comes the shortstop, Mike Gallego. Let's see, 247, and that is going to be the 4-6-3 double play. That time they are able to turn the double play, and that will end the inning. Pitcher's best friend. So no runs, 1 hit, nobody left on. And we will head to the bottom of the second. Still looking for our first score. All right, Rob telling us that the hot dogs at Riverfront are pretty good. I will have to try them someday. Riverfront is on my list of places to go see a baseball game. Here comes the first baseman, Hal Morris, to lead off here in the bottom of the second. 447 is the roll. 447, let's see, is going to be a double. So leadoff double for Hal Morris. And there we go. We've got a runner in scoring position for my favorite, Chris Sabo. And boy, a big spot here. Spud steps in. Stewart kicks, delivers, 497. Oh, it's going to be a strikeout. Oh, no. Sabo thought he had that curveball timed, but comes up empty and a big first out. Now that'll bring up the catcher, Joe Oliver. Still a runner at second, 1 out, scoreless game. 104 is going to become a 304, which is another strikeout. Oh, boy. And now here comes the second baseman, Duncan. A very good batter here at the bottom of the order. Can he come up with a clutch 2-out hit? 411. No, he is going to ground it to Gallego, who fires onto McGuire and gets Duncan by a couple of steps to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit. A runner left in scoring position. We will head to the third. There is still no score here from Riverfront. All right, and Brandon has got a cigar that he is enjoying. All right, maybe we'll have to break out a victory cigar at the end of the game, but I don't want to jinx it yet. All right, so we'll have the pitcher leading things off. Dave Stewart steps in. Let's see, 628. He is going to pop out to Larkin at short for the first outs. Back to the top of the order we go. Here's Ricky Henderson. Is 0 for 1. Flew out to center field in his first at bats. 403. He is going to draw a walk. Third walk of the night already. Given up by Rijo. And of course, Ricky is not going to be satisfied. Just getting on first. Let's see if he can get a lead. Let's see. 17. Yes, that will definitely be good. All right, so he is going to take off for second. Let's see, 15. Yeah, that will easily get him into scoring position with a stolen base. So, second stolen base of the night for Oakland. And they have got a runner in scoring position now with just one out. Here comes Dave Henderson, struck out in his first at bats. 103 becomes a 303, which is a strikeout. Dave Henderson goes down for the second time tonight on strikeouts and a big second out. Now here comes Canseco, walk and a stolen base in his first plate appearance. Let's see, 366 is going to be a strikeout. Canseco with a mighty swing and comes up empty. Rijo sets him down, and Ricky Henderson is going to be stranded in scoring positions. No runs, no hits, one left on. Still scoreless as we head to the bottom of the third. And Rijo is going to lead things off for Cincinnati here in the bottom of the third. Let's see how he does. 156 is the roll. He is going to fly out into left field. Ricky easily tracks that down. And back to the top of the order we go. Here comes Barry Larkin as Bob joins us in the chat room. Welcome, Bob. Thanks for tuning in. Larkin ground out in his first appearance. Let's see, 173. He is going to drive a hit into the opposite field. It'll fall down in front of Canseco for the single. So third hit of the night for Cincinnati. Let's see. Larkin, decent base runner. He did steal 30 bases that year. Dave Stewart, though, pretty good hold rating. Let's see how we do. If he can get a lead. He will not get a lead. All right, so we won't take a chance on sending him. Although, let's see. What is Quirk's? Quirk, oh, yeah, he has an arm of 6. All right, so we will not try to steal. Here comes Billy Hatcher. Hatcher flew out in his first appearance. In a 227 is going to be a 6-4-3 double play. Ooh, pitcher's best friend gets Stewart out of the inning. So, once again, no runs, one hit, nobody left on. And we are still scoreless as we head to the fourth inning. Boy, everything you could have wanted in a Game 7. All right, so middle of the order coming up, 4, 5, and 6. Bash brother Mark McGuire going to lead things off. McGuire walked in his first appearance. 552, that is going to go to Sabo, and a 52, I believe, is going to be a ground out. Yep. So Sabo snags that and fires on to first, gets McGuire by a couple steps. First batter retired. Here comes Lansford, fielder's choice in his first appearance. 598, I'm pretty sure is going to fall. Oh, yeah, that's handy. That will fall by O'Neill, and he will be on. Second hit of the night, given up by Rijo. All right, so now we got a runner at first. One out. Jamie Quirk going to step up. He had a single in his first appearance. Here is the pitch. 394. And he's going to get under one. Sabo will drift back onto the outfield grass a couple steps to snag that for a big second out. Now here comes the second baseman, Randolph. Reached on a fielder's choice. His first appearance, 2 out, 1 on. Scoreless game. 117 becomes a 317. Which is going to be an infield single. Randolph's going to beat out an infield single. And the inning continues. 2 on, 2 out for the shortstop, Mike Gallego. He ground into a double play in his first appearance. Crowd chanting. Rijo kicks, delivers. 375 is going to be a fly out to Morris at first. And he grabs that for the out. And, crisis avoided. As Rijo continues to shut them down. Had to work a little bit in that inning. Giving up the 2 hits. But it is still scoreless as we head to the bottom of the 4th. And we'll have the 3, 4, and 5 batters coming up. Heart of the order for Cincinnati. Paul O'Neill 1 for 1 tonight will lead things off. 483 is going to be a leadoff single. And can the Reds get something going here in the 4th? Davis, a big strikeout victim in his first appearance. Struck out to end the first inning. So he is trying to get off the schneid for that. And no, he will strike out again. Dave Stewart has his number so far tonight. So 1 out, 1 on. Here comes Hal Morris. Morris a double in his first appearance. 145 is the roll. That is going to be a hard grounder to second. And Randolph, after he gets to his feet, his only play is to throw Morris out at first. So O'Neill will advance to second. So now 2 outs. Runner in scoring position for Chris Sabo. Spuds digs in 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout in his first appearance. Here we go. Stewart will check the runner at second. Kicks and delivers to the plate. 265 is going to become a 565. So that's going to go to Gallego. Let's see. Is that going to get by him? Just a sec. I think it has to be above the player's range. Oh, okay. No, so Gallego is just going to get to that and throw Sabo out on a bang play at first to end the inning. Oh boy, and Sabo will once again strand a runner in scoring position. So, after 4 full, there is still no score here from Riverfront. Let's see, Brandon's saying that Rijo is toying with them. Yeah. Oh, as long as he keeps putting up goose eggs, we'll take it. All right, so here in the 5th, Stewart is once again going to lead off the inning. He popped out to short in his first appearance. 379. Let's see. That is going to, what's his contact rating? His contact rating is a 1. So that's going to be a strikeout. Stewart retired, and we will go back to the top of the order. Let's see, that is strikeout 1, 2, 3. Strikeout number 4 for Rijo. Here comes Henderson. Henderson has flown out and walked. Also has a stolen base. 245 is the roll. He's going to roll one to Duncan at second, who will fire it on first to get the out. 2 outs. Base is empty for Dave Henderson, who has struck out twice. Going for the hat trick here. Rijo gets a sign that he likes, kicks and deals, and a 607 is going to be a strikeout. So there we go. Dave Henderson, who had been swinging a red-hot bat, has now struck out 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Go the A's here in the top of the 5th. We'll head to the bottom half, still looking for our first score. And it'll be the bottom of the order coming up for Cincinnati. Joe Oliver leading things off. He struck out in his first appearance. 652 will become a 657, which is still just a grounder to second base. So 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Mariano Duncan, a ground out victim, his first appearance. 655 becomes a 660. That'll be a grounder to Lansford at third. 2 outs. And now here comes Jose Rijo. Rijo flew out. His first time up. 330. Let's see. His contact rating is also 1. So that is going to be a strikeout. So Stewart sets him down. 1, 2, 3. Nothing doing in the 5th inning. We will head to the 6th. Still all zeros on the board. All right, and here in the 6th inning, it will be the meat of the order coming up. Canseco, McGuire, Lansford. Canseco has walked, stolen a base, and struck out. And yes, we are flying by here. I love a pitcher's duel. This is great. This is kind of what I wanted. I could have, if the Reds could have scored early, that would have been great too, but here we are. All right, so Canseco stepping in for his 3rd at-bat. 422, and he is going to draw another walk. So Rijo has had some control issues. Canseco is going to try to get a lead. Let's see, 7-11. He will not get a lead, though, this time. So runner at first for McGuire. McGuire, a walk and a ground out. Rijo from the stretch. 436 is going to be a strikeout. So Rijo bears down and gets the best of McGuire. Now 1 out. So Canseco will try to get a lead again. Let's see. That is going to be 12-16. So that will get him a lead. So he'll try to steal second. Here's the run. Oh, boy. I think he's going to get gunned down. 6 + 4 is only 10, and he will. Oliver snaps up and fires it. Duncan puts the tag down, and Canseco is out of there. Ooh, a big play. A nice throw by Oliver. Combines with a bad jump from Canseco, and now there are 2 out. Bases empty. There we go. Yes, Oliver says, no way, Jose. I like that. All right, Lansford up now. Lansford, 1 for 2 with a single. And let's see, 400. He's going to draw a walk as well. Rijo is kind of all over with his control. All right, so the inning will continue. Let's see, that is the 1, 2, 3. That is his 5th walk so far tonight. Here comes Quirk. Quirk 1 for 2 on the night. 593. That is going to go to O'Neill in right field, and he will snag that for the out. And we'll end the inning. So Rijo pitches around 2 walks. No runs come in. 1 runner left on base. And we'll head to the bottom half, looking for our first score. All right, here we go. As Rob Scott has, let's see, a question about, Swipe. It's called Swipe Scoreboard. Really, really great app. It's free to download, And I want to say that there's 6 different sports that has a scoreboard for it. And then I think it's just 99 cents. And you can unlock all of them for it. Really, really cool. And it works really well. I'm using it on my phone and then projecting it on my screen. Does work very, very well. All right, so we'll have the top of the order coming up here in the 6th. Larkin, 1 for 2 on the night. Let's see. So for Stewart, he has a stamina of 6. Oh, actually, sorry. Rijo only has a stamina of 5, so he's actually going to have 2 points of fatigue now because of those 2 walks. Let me get my handy-dandy Chesick markers here. Put those on there just so I can remember. But Stewart with a stamina of 6, he will be fine for now. All right, here comes Larkin, his 3rd at bat, 361. Oh boy, so it's going to be a grounder to Gallego, who is going to rush the throw and fire it over the head of McGuire, and Larkin is going to go into second base. 2-base error on Gallego. And oh boy, is that gonna be the straw that finally breaks the camel's back. Let's see. Hatcher coming up. Hatcher is 0 for 2 in his return game. And a big, big spot here. No outs, runner in scoring position of a scoreless game. Stewart from the stretch. Kicks and deals. 239 is going to be a grounder to second. So Larkin will advance to third. But now we have 1 out. All right, so 90 feet away. Ooh, boy. And now decision time for Oakland. O'Neill is 2 for 2 and a lefty. Eric Davis behind him has struck out twice. So I feel like you give O'Neill the pass to potentially set up a double play. But you got to figure that Davis is due. What do you think, chat room? Is that worth a decide or die roll, or do you just pitch to O'Neill and let the cards fall where they may? What do you think? I'll take a drink break. And this is why it's nice playing against another manager. They can make these hard decisions for you. Let's see. Yes, I'm confident with with Paul or Eric batting too. Let's see. I think I'll give it a decider dot. Do they intentionally walk O'Neill? And decider dot says yes. So there we go. So O'Neill will get the free pass. And so here we go. Oh, doctor. Davis steps up to the plate, and he has struck out twice. Stewart has really had his number. And boy, oh boy, talk about a big at-bat. Here we go. Runners at first and second. 1 out in a scoreless game. Davis looking for a go-ahead hit, and the A's looking for an inning-ending double play. Here we go. Stewart kicks, delivers. 221, and they are going to get it. Grounder to Gallego, to Randolph, to McGuire. 6-4-3. Double play. Ends the inning. Wow. And boy, did that pay off for La Russa. Oh my goodness. So we are still scoreless as we head to the 7th. Oh my goodness, folks. All right, so we are going to get Dibble warmed up in the pen. But for right now, we're going to let Rijo face, it's the bottom of the order coming up. So 7, 8, and 9. So another decision is going to be coming up for Oakland with the pitcher spot due up third, but a fatigued bullpen behind him. So their three best pitchers are all fatigued. Let's see what happens. All right, so Rijo to Randolph. Randolph is 1 for 2 on the night so far. 359 is going to be a grounder to Sabo, who has plenty of time to throw on to first to get the out. One down. Nobody on for Gallego. Gallego 0 for 2. He's drowned into a double play and popped out to first. 366 is going to be another fly out to first base. So base is empty and 2 outs. And with Dave Stewart pitching the way he is, I think they're going to let him stay in. If somebody had gotten a board, we would have brought in a pinch hitter. But with the bullpen and the shape that it's in, they're going to let him bat here. 229 is going to be a strikeout. So Rijo sets him down in order 1, 2, 3. And it is time to stretch here in Cincinnati. A scoreless Game 7. Oh my goodness. Whew. All right. So here we go. Everybody at home, stand up and join me. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanut and cracker jack. I don't care if I ever get back. So let's root for the Reds. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. All right. There we go. The Rally Uke has come out. And we will head to the 7th inning in a scoreless Game 7. Oh my goodness. Does it get any better than this? All right. So Stewart is now susceptible to fatigue. As he has exceeded his stamina. And we got the middle of the order coming up. 5, 6, and 7 due up. Hal Morris going to lead things off. He is 1 for 2 with a double. All right. Oh, thank you guys for the the comments about the uke playing. I love it. That's one of the reasons I love getting baseball on the channel. It gives me an excuse to break out the ukulele. All right, here we go. Morris leading things off. Stewart pitching a heck of a game here. 662 will become a 667, which is still just a grounder to short. So, first batter is retired. 1 out, base is empty for Chris Sabo. He has struck out and ground out. He is certainly due. Here is the pitch. 497 is going to be another strikeout. Oh, Sabo, you're killing me. All right, 2 quick outs. And here comes the catcher, Joe Oliver. 0 for 2 on the night. Strikeout and a ground out. 207 will become a 407, which is... Oh, no, sorry. A 407 is going to be a grounder to short. So, Stewart makes quick work of him here in the bottom of the 7th, and we'll go to the 8th inning. Still no score from Cincinnati. Oh boy. All right, so we are back to the top of the order. Let's see. I think we're going to let Rijo at least start the inning. He still has 2 points of fatigue. And Dibble ready to come in should he get a runner aboard. Here comes Henderson. Henderson is 0 for 2 with a walk and a stolen base. 439 is going to be a grounder to Larkin. He will fire on to first for the out. That is a big out. Keep Ricky off the base paths. All right, here comes Dave Henderson. Dave Henderson, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Looking for the golden sombrero. 234. Well, that'll be a grounder to Larkin, who will once again fire on to first. 2 outs, and here comes Jose Canseco. Canseco has walked twice, stolen a base, struck out, and has been caught stealing. Let's see. 2 out, base is empty. A 602 now becomes a 612, or sorry, 622 because of the fatigue. So instead of a strikeout, it will be a fly out to second base. So Rijo sets him down in order again in the 8th. And my goodness, still no score here in Game 7. Wow. All right, so now in the bottom of the 8th, Stewart's going to stay in. He has no fatigue. And we are probably going to have a pinch hitter come in here. Let's see what happens. Duncan's going to lead things off. Duncan 0 for 2 on the night. Stewart kicks, delivers. 457 is going to be a strikeout. Boy, and Stewart still throwing gas. All right, and with the pitcher spot coming up, we are going to bring in a pinch hitter. And why not? We'll bring in the guy who has been lights out for us as a pinch hitter, Luis Quinones. And let's see if he can get something going. So that will end the night for Rijo, who goes 8 innings, 3 hits, no runs. Oh boy. He had the 5 walks and 5 strikeouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, 6. All right, so here comes Quinones. Can we get something going? Switch hitter, so he'll bat from the left-hand side. 128 becomes a 328, which is a strikeout. Boy, oh boy, and Stewart seems to be getting stronger as the game goes on. So back to the top of the order we go. Now 2 outs. Larkin 1 for 3 on the night. Or I guess it'd be 1 for 2. He's reached on an error and was stranded at third and has singled. Here we go. Base is empty here. 2 outs. 191. And that is going to be a little blooper into the opposite field over McGuire's head. And the inning is not over. So, a hit by Larkin. Oh boy, and now Stewart with a point of fatigue. Ooh boy. And as I said, the bullpen for Oakland is in pretty rough shape. They will get, let's see, they'll get Honeycutt and Burns warmed up in the pen. Let's see. If Larkin can maybe get a lead here. And oh no, he will not. All right. So here comes Billy Hatcher. Runner on first, 2 out. And boy, what a story it would be if Hatcher is the one who drives in the first run. All right, Stewart from the stretch. And a 501 is going to be a rare play. Oh, boy. All right, so here we go. A rare play with a runner on first and 2 outs. Here we go. 589. Let's see. Oh my goodness. So the batter is safe at second on a throwing error by the third baseman. The runner at first advances to third and may try to score by challenging the right fielder's arm rating. Oh my goodness. So a grounder to Lansford, and he is going to throw it wide of first. And it's going to bounce off the wall into right field. And Canseco up with it. Oh boy, this is insane. Let's see. His arm rating is 4. And Larkin has a speed rating of 6. Wow. We have to send him, right? We have to send him. All right. So here we go. They are going to wave Larkin around third. Canseco gets the ball as it careens off the wall. He fires into Quirk at home. Larkin slides. Let's see, 8, 12, 18. That he is going to slide in under the tag. And we have our first run of the game on a crazy, crazy error. Wow. And that... What a way to get your first run of the game. Oh, Canseco did fire it in pretty well, but Larkin, just too much speed going around third base. And there we go. Your first run of the game. So it's a E5. Ends up with so a 2-base error, I guess. Let's see. Not sure if the does the batter end up at second? Oh yeah, it said the batter is safe at second on the okay. So a 2-base error by Lansford. Oh my goodness. And that will add another point of fatigue to Stewart because a runner did reach. So Paul O'Neill coming up now, and I think they got to go to the pen. They'll bring in a lefty, so Honeycutt is warm. Oh my goodness. Cincinnati fans going crazy, and that means that Myers is warm in the pen to come in for a save. All right, so let's see. So here comes Honeycutt to face O'Neill. Oh boy. What more could you ask for in Game 7 of the World Series? Boy, Stewart goes 8 2/3 innings. No earned runs. Try to show him, and let's see, what did he end up with strikeouts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts. So a fantastic night by him. And unfortunately, just did not get any run support. And the inning is not over yet. Here comes Honeycutt. Here we go. Facing O'Neill. O'Neill has not been retired. He has 2 singles and has been intentionally walked. Could add a big insurance run here. Lefty on lefty. 6:27 becomes a 6:32. So that's still just a pop out too short. So that will end a wild 8th inning. And we will head to the top of the 9th. And here comes Randy Myers for the save and oh boy, and a win for Cincinnati. This would be their first World Series championship since 1976. Oakland hoping to rally and win their second in a row here. All right, so here we go. Middle of the order. McGuire, Lansford, and Quirk are due up. Here we go. All right. Myers finishes his warm-up tosses. McGuire has walked, ground out, and struck out. Here we go. 585. That is going to go to Hatcher in center field. And he is going to grab that for the out. Riverfront Stadium starting to get loud here. 2 outs away. Here comes Carney Lansford. Let's see. He has singled and walked, reached on a fielder's choice. And he is definitely going to be the GOAT if they end up losing this game on that huge error in the bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Myers kicks and delivers. 3-31. Oh, and he is going to beat out an infield single. So, it is not over yet. Lansford reaches on an infield single. Hit a big Baltimore chop. Let's see if they have someone that could come in. They do have Willie McGee still on the bench. And they could bring in Blankenship. Let's see. I think, yeah, they're going to bring in a pinch runner. So Blankenship will come in to pinch run for Lansford. And then he would stay in at third if the game were to continue. Let's see. Myers with a hold rating of 6. Wow. So we'll see if Blankenship can get a lead. Oh, not with the, let's see, 9, 10, 11, 16. He will not. All right. All right, so runner at first. And Quirk, let's see. I think they're going to go to the bench here again. They will bring in a pinch hitter. They'll bring in Steinbeck to get a right-handed batter against Myers. So LaRussa trying to pull out all the stops here. All right, so here we go. Pinch hitter Steinbeck in against Myers. Runner at first. 1 out. 1 run game. Here is the pitch. 3-0-2. That is a strikeout. Steinbeck goes down swinging. And it is almost deafening here at Riverfront Stadium, as they are just 1 out away from the World Series trophy coming back to Cincinnati. Let's see. Randolph coming up. I don't know now if they really have... Because he's already a righty. Let's see. I guess they'd want to save McGee for the... for Gallego, because they don't really get much of an increase. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Do they bring in a pinch hitter for Randolph? Well, the dot says yes. Bring in Baines for a lefty. I mean, I guess he's technically their best batter on the bench right now. All right. I guess I could see LaRussa not quite caring about the lefty matchup with Baines still there on the bench. All right, so Baines will come in. As a pinch hitter for Randolph, and here we go. Myers gets the sign from Oliver. Checks the runner. Here is the pitch to Baines. 255 is going to be a strikeout. And this one belongs to the Reds, your 1990 World Series champions, and a dramatic Game 7 1-0 victory. And everyone mobbing the bench. I've wanted to do this for a long time. There we go. The Reds are the champions in 1990. Oh my goodness. Wow. So there we go. And at the bottom of the pile is your World Series MVP, Jose Rijo, who gets 2 wins in the series, and also a no decision back in Game 1, and he was really the rock that kept this team afloat throughout the series. There we go. Oh my goodness. So 1-0 is your final from Riverfront Stadium. All right. Well, thank you everybody. I appreciate you stopping by. Let's see, and Brandon. Oh gosh, Brandon, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. My condolences to you and your family. And I'm glad I was able to provide you a distraction through this hard time. Well, there we go, folks. Season ticket baseball, I've really been a big fan of this since I saw it, and I was glad I got to showcase one of my favorite teams of all time, the 1990 Reds. They'll always hold a special place in my heart. They were my big brother's favorite team when I was a kid, so that meant that they were my favorite team. So they'll always have a special place. So there we go. Thank you again, everybody, for tuning in through all this. And we'll be back on Friday. I'm not sure what I will be doing on Friday. I think I'm going to be doing something with History Maker Golf with that new Course Collection 20, but not sure exactly yet. It's my new teenage daughter's first dance on Friday, so I might not be mentally capable of rolling out a game, so we'll see. But again, thank you to everybody. Brandon, and again, I'm sorry for your loss. My condolences to you, and glad that my channel is able to give you a little solace in this time. Hope everybody has a fantastic night. Until next time, my name's Steve. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.